Hi guys, Gary Elliott here. I thought I'd make a quick video to show you some of the green tree python babies that I've got available for sale at the moment. These are true UK captive bred 2015 Aru type green tree pythons. Okay, with all the bells and whistles. These aren't wild caught, they're not captive farmed, and they're not captive farmed animals being passed off as captive bred. They are true UK captive bred animals. I have all the data and photos and videos to back up that claim, and I've got records for each individual animal. Okay, many of you might be wanting to break into keeping green tree pythons and might be tempted to go down the cheaper route of buying these animals in, maybe unknowingly that they're captive farmed because they're being labelled as captive bred. That's a video for another time, but suffice to say that captive farmed animals are not captive bred animals, okay, even though they're being labelled as so. I think at best that labelling is misleading. I think at worst that labelling is, or mislabelling, is purposely deceitful, okay. There are many good vendors, good shops that will tell you these animals are farmed imports from Indonesia. A lot of them will tell you it's captive bred. My animals are probably a little bit more expensive than those. I'll be asking 425 of your Great British pounds for each of these animals, which is probably, when you break it down, 100 or so pounds more than you would expect to pay for these farmed animals, which may or may not be getting mislabeled as captive bred. Okay, when I think about it like that, the price is very little for the difference. I genuinely believe that the animals that I'm selling are some of the best green tree python babies available to you in the UK today. I make no bones about it. It might sound big-headed, that's what I believe. And those captive farmed animals are not captive bred, certainly not in the sense that you or I are accustomed to. But like I said, it's a video for another time, and I want to show you the babies that I've got available. I've bred my adults and produced both Aru type, by the way. This is a locality type pairing. I call it a type pairing. That's, again, it's a video for another time, but I produced 17 baby green tree pythons at the end of March 2015. Like I say, I'm Gary Elliott, so these animals are all GE15 animals. And at the moment I have a group of 6 of them that I'm making available for sale. More of them will become available a little bit further down the line, and some will be kept back by me. So like I say, I've got 6 of those available now, and I want to show them today. I want you to see how good they are. I'm going to flip the video around quickly. Yeah, I'll the video around. These are the parents. This is the dam in here. Sorry about the quality here. She's in shed, so the humidity's up there and the colours are a little bit washed out. This is the male. This is the sire, high white Aru type green tree python. This video genuinely does no absolutely no justice to either of these animals at all. If you have a look at some of my photographs that are on social media, you'll see what I mean. They're incredible looking in the flesh. So that's the parents, and the babies are in this rack down here. You can see all of them have these little labels on the front. These labels have the animal's ID code on there and a few little bits of information on there. That's from Reptile Scan. Each of these animals will come with full records. Okay, I challenge you to get those from birth with captive farmed or wild caught animals. They have full records for every feed, every defecation, every shed skin, and every deep cleaning of these cages, so that you can see how these animals are being managed. All right. They'll come with those records. They'll come with a sales sheet that shows their details on, and also the details of the parents, which we've just seen, and photographs of the parents on those. Okay, it's not a very long lineage, it's the parents to these animals, but you do have the lineage, you have the history of them, you have the pairing details, and you know, that's hopefully start something really special. Hopefully further down the line that'll be a long line of well documented generations of green tree pythons. So anyway, enough rabbiting. Oh, by the way, they'll also come with a colour photograph of the animal that you're buying, confirming its ID number. Okay, let's see if I can pull this open. This is the first one that's available. This is GE1501. Okay, this was the first one out of the egg. And fairly recently, last week or two, had his third shed. Okay, it's one of the bigger babies out of the group. Weighs in somewhere around about 17 grams at the moment. All the babies are yellow. If you don't know, Aru babies are always yellow. You know, oh hello, there he is. He was luring then. I don't know if the video caught it, but he was luring. He's hungry. Fed him yesterday, and he's hungry again. Okay, these animals all feed really well. They all will feed on unscented pinky mice. Some of them need a little bit of encouragement, you know, not much, just a touch. I'll make another video. I'll make anyone that's interested in any of these animals, I'll make videos of the individuals feeding, handling, you know, well, not so much handling, but you know, taking them off the perch just to show you them. I don't make a habit of handling any of my animals, to be honest. You know, I'll make those kind of videos for you, no problem, to show you the individual animals. I just saw his tail appear then again in the top corner. It's very cool. So yeah, that's G1501. Again, these videos just don't do them any justice at all. These animals are like bright lemon yellow. You need sunglasses to look at them. Okay, this is GE1502. Look at that, it's another great feeding response there. They all ate yesterday, so they're quite greedy. You know, they're really excellent feeding responses on all of these guys now. I'm feeding them approximately every 5 or 6 days on frozen thawed pinky mice. Like I say, occasionally they might need a touch on the side to elicit that sort of strike motion, or failing that, a tiny bit of chick down never ever fails to get them to feed. But most of them will just feed straight away on frosted pink mice. Okay, so that's GE1502. Move along. GE1503. This guy is one of the bigger guys too, and very greedy. I don't think the video is going to pick it up particularly well, but he's in shed. It'll be his third shed. Numbers 1 and 2 have already had the third shed, and most of the entire group is actually following suit at the moment. So I've got a lot of babies in shed. So that's why all the tubs are kept very humid at the moment. There he is again. There's another one luring. Like I say, they only ate yesterday, and did quite happily eat again today if I would feed them. Like I say, every sort of 5 or 6 days. Yeah, this boy's a nice big one. This guy he's never failed to feed for me. Doesn't require any scenting of the food item at all. Look at that feeding response. Absolutely great, isn't it? As soon as you put a frozen thawed pinky in there, he'll snatch it off you. Very enthusiastic feeders, just like the parents. Okay, so that's him. Move along to 04, G1504. Okay. Another one, another feeding response like that. You know, this is what you get with captive bred green tree pythons. You know, they are not bothered by my presence at all. They're not stressed by it. In fact, sometimes when let me just move this out of the way. It's I love the stone roses, but I'm trying to talk. Where was I? yeah, this is what you get. You know, I take them out of the cage on the perches during cleaning time, and they just think it's feeding time. They're not bothered by my presence at all. It's another one here. It's quite a lazy lure, that one. Look at him. Mustn't be quite as greedy as the other two or three. Quite a slow little lure there. So yeah, kept in fairly simple setups in here. You know, plastic ladder perches that I made myself. Some plastic plants in there and a water bowl at the bottom. I don't actually spray the animals down themselves. I tend to keep the newspaper damp at the bottom, and that brings the humidity up quite well. Don't keep them overly humid unless they're in shed. Okay, anyway, that's him. Last one on this line, G2015 is down here. Okay, they've all got these sort of very typical markings for baby arrows. The bright yellow with these darker dorsal blotches. They're a little bit more random than you find in some of the other locales or locality type animals. Still very, very pretty though. Some of them are kind of this purplish colour with the white centres. Some of them are kind of like burgundy, and some of them are really, really dark. Some of them have got this dirty look, this speckling to the yellow. Some of them a lot more reduced pattern on there, plain to green. Arrows are renowned for having a dirty look to them as they go through the ontogenetic colour change. So yeah, there you go. I thought this one was going to let me down and not lure. There it is, he's luring. Yep, all greedy little pigs. This one's in shed as well, colours washed out. I really implore you to look at some of the photographs of these babies, because it's sickening how poorly the video picks up the colour. Lemon yellow, sunglasses are a must. Okay, and the last one we've got available at the moment is number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7. 6 is in that tub there. It's probably just a week or two behind the others in terms of how many meals he's taken, etc. You know, I'm not letting these guys go before they're ready, and these guys really are ready. Again, this one's luring. Look at that, look at that feeding response. Feed me Seymour. They're great, honestly. I can't tell you how good I think these animals are, and that's probably me being a little bit big-headed, you know, but they genuinely are incredible animals. They really are. If you've kept captive farmed, wild caught, long-term captive, whatever you know people want to call them, and then you get these, the difference is immeasurable. They're so good. You know, not a problem with any of them, and I don't expect them to have any problems. I expect them to go to new homes and do just as well as they're doing for me. Look at that tail, that's the coolest thing in the world, isn't it? Look at him. I've had captive bred, I've had captive farmed. It's a video for another time, but I'll introduce you to some of my other animals, and I'll talk to you about what I've found in the differences between them. In the meantime, if you want to know anything else, send me a message. Find me on Facebook, Gary Elliott. I'm the one with the pictures of green tree pythons. I'm on a lot of the green tree python forums, MVF, Facebook forum, etc, etc, and my adverts will have links to this video and vice versa anyway. Look at that. You're not getting fed, you greedy little thing. Bye bye. Okay guys, so that was them. That was the 6 babies that are available. Hope you liked the video. Hope you learn a little bit about captive bred, captive farmed, and who knows, maybe you'll be coming and getting one of these babies off me soon. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Bye now.